You are listening to the Music Hour UK, sponsored and produced by edwardmusic.com, bringing you the best music from all four corners of the kingdom to the rest of the world.
Hello and welcome to episode 24 here on Music Hour UK Radio, and welcome whatever time of the day you happen to be listening to the show, because now we go out on a number of different days at different times, not just during the day but all around the world. So welcome whatever time zone you're in and listen to our show. Don't forget you can download it as well on iTunes if you fancy listening to it again. iTunes. Anyway, off to America now with a young lady called Michelle Willis, and this is called It. And it looks good on you. So, in case you're wondering why we're... No, you probably aren't wondering, actually. Yeah, probably not. Actually, you probably don't know. Monday nights at 7 o'clock, we're no longer on South Wales Radio. And I don't know why that is. And I don't really care, actually, because it's not really my business to know. I just know that we're not. So, good luck to Southways, because they've really done us a favour, and they were the first station that took this show up, other than obviously EnfieldMusic.com, which we are no longer. We are now the Lost Broadcast, because you can read, because you know that's in the address bar that you're listening to. And if you happen to be listening to us on Tuned In, then you wouldn't know that we're the Lost Broadcast, unless of course you're looking at the icon of me looking at Big Ben. Anyway, next up, and I hope I pronounce your name right, Tom. Okay, another. We're going to stay in America. We've got some great stuff from the States, actually. Unfortunately, he didn't tell me whereabouts. He just says he's a jazz fusion musician from America. This is a guy called Tom Laurim. Hope I pronounced that right. This is a great track. This is one of 2 tracks that he sent in, and I'm going to play obviously this one this week, and next week I'm going to play something completely different of his. But he says it's jazz fusion. I've given it a good listen. It's fantastic, and this is a track called Chrysalis. And here it comes now. So, enjoyed that. Great track. And next I'm not going to play, I'm not going to play another one of Tom's until next week. So stay tuned, and thank you for promoting the show, actually, Tom. That's always good when people do that. It's nice. I'm just waffling. So staying with America, actually, because we're going to be producing here on thelostbroadcast.org a new show coming up, as well as the numerous other shows that we'll be doing for Music Hour UK Radio. We're going to be doing a morning show, but for the Lost Broadcast, we will be producing America Unsigned show, which will be produced by my very dear friend from Minnesota, Justin Wayne, who he's from Minnesota, but he actually lives in Montana now, I think, actually, Bozeman, Montana. Yeah, so anyway, so we're staying in America for a little while. Because in fact, we're going to be staying in America, I think, for the next 2 tracks, which is always good because I do love a bit of Americana myself personally. And this next band, actually, they're from Malibu in California, at the West Coast, and there's another band that sent us in a couple of tracks. So a lot of these artists that we've got on the first part of the show, we're going to be getting a couple of shows out of, which is always good. I just like a bit of that, you know. So yeah, these guys are fantastic. They're from, as I said, from Malibu on the West Coast. And this track they've sent in is called Summer Love, and they're called the Karma Dealers. Or just Karma Dealers. enjoyed that. I do like a bit of that as well. Yeah, the other track they've got is equally as good as that, actually. So you've got that to look forward to next week. Now, so this is a good friend of ours, actually, I'm going to play next, who's from, I think he's from Tennessee, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Goes by the name of Jerry Hull, who moved to England. You know the famous story that I go on and on and on about all the time. He's from Tennessee. He's called Jerry Hull. He moved to Hull in the UK, and that's now where he resides, which is kind of funny having the name Hull. It is, yeah. You've heard that story probably so many times, and you're probably thinking, it's not funny anymore, Mark. Yeah, and not even mildly amusing. Anyway, I had the pleasure just before Christmas of him sending me his latest CD, which is it's pretty. Sorry, the reason why I stalled there was because I was trying to read the title because it's on my shelf in front of me in the studio, and I can't read it. Heaven Help Me, it's called. There you go. I can read. That's good. I just can't walk and talk at the same time. Anyway, yes, so this is from the album Heaven Help Me. And I've seen the advert for this plastered all over Facebook actually, which is always good. And I'm a huge American